All right, everyone, good morning, afternoon. We are off to Pearson in Sheen to pick up the gravel bike on the back there right now. And let's go see how this thing rides. All right, we got the bike, headed to Richmond Park. Let's see what kind of dirt we can find. Okay, made it to Richmond Park. Beautiful misty day. Cannot complain with the conditions. And I have taken the bike to this little spot to just run you through what is on it. So, if you can ignore the arguing birds in the background, what Pearson has given me is their off-grid carbon gravel bike frame set. It has the Shimano GRX on it. It's mechanical, so that's taking some getting used to, coming off Di2. Mavic wheel set, couldn't tell you if it was carbon or alloy. It looks alloy to me. Disc brake, not much else to say really, other than it's really weird to be riding this bike off-road. I haven't really off-roaded ever. So one little quirk of the GRX group set that I didn't realize is it still works with Shimano's, you know, pushover shifting style, but all the shifting is on the right hood. The left hood just does that, which I think is a little weird. I think they should have done like what SRAM does, where this side is down or up, this side's the other way. It just would make more sense. This just feels a bit pointless, but that has nothing to do with the frame set. That's Shimano. As for the frame set, super comfortable. I rode here on road, obviously, through Sheen, Richmond to get here. Bike held up great there. It's weird being on a one by. I felt like I was in a really high gear, but like really you're not because of the one by. Takes some getting used to. As you can tell, I'm not used to this sort of riding. But yeah, once we went off road, solid. I mean, I went through some mud, went through some dirt, went through some grit. We're gonna go through more of that. But yeah, overall, first impressions, solid. Also, the guys at Pearson are super nice. And they have loads of bikes in stock, which is, I know, something that isn't common at the moment. So, you know, no matter what bike you're looking for, it's worth giving them a look, I gotta say. This is really fucking fun. Callie, I don't know how to tell you this, but I think I want a gravel bike. You should get one too. This would be a fun weekend activity. Yeah, I don't really know quite how to describe it. Like, it still feels like a road bike. I don't know. The one by is really throwing me. Like, I have no clue when to shift gears or anything like that. But man, for first gravel ride, this is a really fun bike. Really fun bike. Okay, I have no idea if I'm in frame or focus because I've got my phone propped up against a log. I've been out riding now for like an hour and a half, just all around Richmond Park. I couldn't be bothered to go find like the Belgie or anything because like we couldn't find a mount to mount my Roam onto, so I would have just been lost as hell. So decided to come around Richmond Park, but it's been fun, you know, like seeing the park off-road. There's so much of it that I've just never seen. Like, I just found a whole nother gate that I didn't know existed, which is really cool. Yeah, man, gravel is fun. It really is like the nice in-between between road and mountain biking. I mean, for me, I think mountain biking would be a bit much. I say that now, and in 2 years I'll probably own a mountain bike, but I think gravel is just like a great gateway into mountain biking. This bike has been great, really comfortable. Like, we really literally just kind of set it up on the fly in the shop, and it fits fine. I definitely see why SPD SL is not used for gravel. Every time I stop to record these, I have to like bang my shoe out so I can clip back in. So, you know, if you ever get a gravel bike, I think actual mountain bike pedals make a lot of sense, or flats. I don't think you necessarily need clipless for this. And yeah, I've just been like struggling to get used to like not rolling, if that makes sense. Because usually with a road bike, you kind of push yourself off, you roll, you have time to balance, clip in. With gravel, you don't really get that because it's mud and your tires are huge. So I kind of find myself having to like balance a bit, which is still easier because of the big tires. But yeah, just stuff to get used to. Also the huge handlebars, which I get. It definitely makes it easier to, you know, navigate through mud. I've just pulled up like a ridiculous climb, which wasn't fun. But yeah, man, I mean, it's definitely reassured me that I'm glad I didn't go with mechanical on my road bike. It's been really hard to get used to just like how mechanical things shift again, you know, like a little bit off, not quite perfect, not when you expect it, you know, maybe you have to push it a little harder. But yeah, anyway, let's get back to riding. Okay, I know I said I wouldn't get a mountain bike, but I just did like 2 really wimpy boy gravel jumps, and now I want a mountain bike. All right, we've been riding for like an hour and a half now. I think it's time for a coffee. So, final review, all positive. Got the oat milk flat white. Gonna go drop the bike back now because it's starting to rain. Yeah, and then I'll give my final thoughts when we get home. All right, got home, forgot to give my final thoughts. Gravel's dope, 10 out of 10. I want a gravel bike now, so hopefully at some point I can get one of the Pearsons up. And yeah, hope you enjoyed my little jaunt around the park. I think I'm gonna start vlogging more. Why not? So yeah, I'll put my YouTube channel in my bio. Anyway, have a good day. I'm really bad at outros. Bye.